Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. Today we're going to do the ACT3 update 61, and as you can see, this is a little bit different format. I now have a lapel mic here that I'm using for the camera, the new camera, the Osmo Pocket. We're going to see how this video turns out. It gives me an opportunity to move around here a little bit and have the camera follow me, and I'm hoping to get some drone shots of trains running and so forth. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this update, and let's see what's going on. Okay, gang, we're just going to do a little walking along here and test this out using the Osmo. See how it does and just following the train along, kind of seeing the scenery through this camera, and with me talking in hopefully a normal voice here. Okay, everybody. Now that we've seen the train go around, I've turned the sound off on the locomotive, and I wanted you to see that I got the T. Leary Chemical Factory cut down, and I have it mounted in place. I did get some lights in it. Let me swing around here and show you that there was a track on the back there. And what I did is I came off of this siding right here and extended that back so that we can take a tank car to the back side of the chemical factory. I also added, let me move this car, I also added a small dock right in there so that this can accept box cars and so forth out here in the front of the chemical company. There likely will be not any industry back in here. The road will come in front of the houses like we had originally planned, and probably across right in here and go in and service where this semi is sitting here so that the trucks can go into the chemical factory. The residents didn't really have a choice as far as the chemical factory being right across the street from them. This is back in the days before the EPA. They don't even know they're getting injured yet. Anyway, once again, here's the Woodland Scenics building, which may or may not go there. I'm starting to like the look of it there. I've got to weather it down a little bit before I make that decision. Gavin has a dummy locomotive, that ACT SD40 or whatever it is there. He made a dummy out of that, and I just have some cars sitting there, excess cars. We haven't made any decisions down here as far as exactly where the trailers are going to go, but we talked about that. The one thing I did want to show you is I got some lamp posts in at the sawmill, and I got a fire inside of my sawdust burner. It doesn't look too dramatic just looking at it here, but in a minute I'm going to try some low light stuff and we'll be able to look at the inside. And if we look way down there, you can see the rancher's shed down there. I don't remember in the last video if I had that light hooked up or not, but I have since hooked that light up. Another thing that I've done, if you look at this track right here, you'll see that I have all my maintenance of way, not all, some of my maintenance away stuff, including the crane and the tender that I scratch built there. I kind of like it, that track being a maintenance away track instead of a caboose track. So what I have done, and I don't know whether they'll stay here, I have moved some of the maintenance away equipment down in here and the cabooses down on the other end of that track. Because that's basically just a siding off of the yard. Was going to be used for a runaround, but this foreground track right here will probably be the runaround because that track goes down and goes straight into the turntable. Well, you have two choices, but it does go around the yard. So anyways, for right now, that is the game plan here. Let me walk down here. As we can see, the steam engine's still going. I finally got my mail truck mounted right here. I decided to move him over to this side of the layout because I thought this little piece of road looked kind of naked right now. So I hooked him up right there when I hooked up the lights to the chemical factory. And above all, if I swing around here without making you sick again, you can see that I now have the Texaco truck lit. So I now have all the vehicles that I had lights in, that I put lights in, mounted in here, and the buildings that I've been working on so far. I do not have the landscaping around either one of these two buildings, which I plan on tackling next. And aside from that, that's about it. But that's quite a bit of work to get all those lights in those buildings and get them hooked up. And when I took the chemical factory apart, I kind of busted it up a little bit. So I had to kind of put a lot of stuff back together, do a little bit of repainting on some of it, and so forth. So, but I was able to use it there, and it fits the area well, I think. So now I think what I'm going to do, instead of just rambling on about the few things that I've done, is we're just going to take some drone shots of the layout. How does that sound? We'll lower our drone down here over the city and swipe it around, make all the people mad. By the way, the firehouse got a new fire truck. I don't have the firemen out there looking at it yet, but the city received a new fire truck. We'll take you down in this canyon with the drone because we haven't been down in there before with motion. You can kind of see how that track comes around over here. And we'll take the drone down near the roundhouse. And we'll take it up the hill where we have noticed that there's some bears. And we're gonna fly back over the yard. And we'll land our drone over here by the highway. Okay, we're just going to take a little video here of the lighting in the sawmill and ice dock area. And now if I kind of go down here a little bit, you can kind of see the light, how it shows up in the sawdust burner. And of course we'll swing around to the roundhouse. Sorry about that. Had to raise the gimbal up a little bit. Now we'll come back to the sawmill and the ice dock. And up at the potash / unobtainium mine. Come down here, look at the lights in the chemical, T. Leary chemical. Headlights on our truck that we just put in. And of course you've seen the town. But I'll slowly swing around here. And we can catch the caboose lights going away. And the Texaco truck. And the garage lights. Anyway, that's what she looks like so far in the night vision. I'm going to turn on a little moonlight and see what we get. Okay, what I'm going to do here is just sweep around with the moonlight on. The LED bulbs that I now have in there look a lot more like black light. You guys can tell me what you think, but I don't really care for it too much. It does illuminate the layout enough to do night work in here. But I just don't know if I like the look of it so far. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is, like I say, the first time that I've used the Osmo Pocket, and so far I'm pretty happy with the results, or what I'm seeing on the phone. It's attached to a phone right now. But anyway, as usual, thanks for watching.